Here's exactly how I think the next episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty will end, and I think it has something to do with this picture. So as we've noticed, there's been a lot of parallels between the movie Sabrina and The Summer I Turned Pretty. At the end of the movie Sabrina, it says Sabrina leaving for Paris on a boat after Lannis has told her to leave and never come back. In a board meeting, he realizes his mistake and he manages to get on the boat and they sail away together to Paris. I think that in the next episode, we're gonna get not only closure with Jeremiah, but I think we're also going to get an endgame scene of some kind, like the ending in Sabrina. Because I do think the final episode will wrap up a lot of loose ends, but I think at the end of this episode, we will get somewhat of an endgame between the two. Still think we're going to get Paris montage with Paris by Taylor Swift in the background, because we have to start to like Belly again. She hasn't been too likable this season, and I think we're going to see her find herself, and this will really help develop her character so that we are rooting for her once again. I also think we're going to get closure with Jeremiah. I think this is going to be huge because I also don't think that we should end the show hating Jeremiah. I don't think that is the goal. So I actually think that he is going to help get her and Conrad together. I think he's going to apologize for being a jerk because he was last episode. I think he'll be like, listen, Belly, Conrad is miserable. I think you guys should talk. And I think that's where the letter will come in. And I actually think Agnes is going to push Conrad to write the letters because honestly, what happened to her character, I think they'll bring her back. But going back to Jeremiah, I think that this episode will be called Last Reunion, Last Goodbye, something like that where we're saying goodbye to Jeremiah finally. Tie that up nice and a little bow. And just really ending the episode with the letters from Conrad and then hopefully a reunion or somewhat hint at a Bonrad ending scene. Just like in the movie Sabrina. That way, the final episode can be a goodbye to the show itself, so that we can really love cousins again, get to experience that for a final time, because we really are saying goodbye to a whole show, a whole aesthetic, and I think that final episode will be somewhat telling to that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and head to Brit.co for even more entertainment updates.